conversation with self and a conversation with other people. And that's kind of with me, like everybody, like again, nobody in DSR, T-Town split up. Like everybody just had to go do what they had to do to survive and make it, you know what I mean? And that's what kind of happened with me.
To 2017, I'm trying to build the timeline. There's no Tite.
Yep.
Tite takes a break.
Took a big break.
Tite comes back. So like, you have to understand, like, all right, I get out of bed, it's 2017 now, you took a long break.
Yeah.
Like for a lot of artists, you take that break, there's no coming back. You can't build where you once were. What made you in 2017 decide, you know what, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna motherfucking bring it, I'm gonna do something different, right? Because at this point, I'm looking at your career and I would like to say I followed your career rather close from the Freestyle Kings, Dirty Third, T-Town, DSR. You took a break from all that. You went under. You come back out and you decide, I'm gonna do this shit and I'm gonna do this shit my way, right?
Right.
What made you decide that music? I mean, of course your passion, right? But like, other than the passion, what made you decide, like, I want to come back and I want to do this my way, what's right?
Well, you know, what wound up really happening was I said I'm gonna come back because I love music, man.
Right.
Like, I love music, and I was at a point financially where music was fun again. I can just do the music because I like it, not because I need it.
It became not fun at one point.
Yeah.
More business.
Yeah. Once you got all that history, like that part of what we talking about, it became more stressful because it wasn't about fun and just doing what I love to do.
Right.
But when I decided to come back in 2018, it was like, you know what? I don't need music to support me anymore. Back then I did.
Right. That was what you were doing.
So what happened, and you know, me, my brother, one of my best friends, had took a trip, man, to Mexico, and
shout out to the Mexicans.
Already, goddamn, Mexico was popping. and so what it did, man, just being away from everything and everybody, man, I got a clear mind, clear thought, and the thing I took away from that was, you know, just it was you know, when we went to a resort, man, and the music they was playing and how everybody responded to it made me feel that drive again, made me feel that itch again. Like, damn, this is what music do to people. This is why I wanted to do it in the first place.
100%.
And I didn't need music to support me anymore.
Right.
And so when I got back to the States, I was like, shit.
It's time to get it.
Yeah, I went and bought some new equipment, put it in the crib, had a house, built a house studio, man, and you know, I did my first song and I put it out.
What's the song called?
It was shit, bro. You would ask me that shit from over here.
Well, keep in mind also in 2018, right?
Yeah.
So I reach out to you.
Mm-hmm.
It probably come as a shock, and I'm like, bro, like, I want to be clear, like, with how I reach out to you, because I want to be clear with what you meant to the Texas rap culture, bro. Like, you've always been someone that's influenced me, that's been like a role model. Like, you've shown that you can do it, right? Like, you've shown that you've impacted several people, including me. So I reached out to you in 2018, and I'm like, dog, where you at? You pop up, I'm like, dog, I'm still here. Like, I'm motherfucking right here. Yeah. And you come up with POME music.
Right.
For the listeners that don't understand POME music, what does POME music stand for, and what does it mean to you?
Well,
because this is something you came up with yourself.
So POME is an acronym for Poetry of My Emotions. And again, you know, for me, music has always been deeper than just words. Right. It's been poetry. Like, again, like when I gave you
Mount Rushmore.
To my Mount Rushmore, it was about, you know, you gotta be able to, when you do music, if it's gonna be good music, everlasting music, it's gotta be something that people feel, 100%. They understand,
can relate to.
It gets to them and they relate to, right? And so, you know, the acronym, rap is an acronym. A lot of people don't understand. Rap is an acronym. RAP is an acronym for rhythm and poetry. And the thing with me, when I first started, before I was rapping, I was writing poems. Like, you know, I wrote poems, you know, through heartbreaks and shit I've been through, like hard times as a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I still got my poetry notebook from back when I was in middle school. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do.
Shit,
and that's where it started for me. And it was just about rhyming words and putting my stories and my feelings, you know, into something that people could relate to.
Right.
And so POME for me at the time is that. Like all the music I want to make now is gonna be like heartfelt. It's gonna be
100%.
shit that I'm going through, or shit that my friends and my homies going through, shit that other people in the world that I don't necessarily know going through, and I'm gonna tell their story. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it ain't gotta be necessarily my story, but if my song telling their story can affect everybody else or people in the world, that's what I want. It could be like shit, man, dropping and popping and making it, you know what I mean? Like in the club, like make you want to dance, or it could be some shit that make like Pop Dear Mama makes you want to cry. You call your moms when you finish listening to that song.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or it could be something that you know, people, you know, some little kids and, you know, in schools going through bullying and like they just want to go out there and slap the shit out of the motherfucking bully. I'm gonna make that song for them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what poem music gives us about the emotions that we go through as humans. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's essentially, bro. Poetry of my emotions, like that means a lot. And I want to make sure the name of my company, it reflected of the music that I made. You
so
know what I
one
mean?
thing I've noticed right at the jump, right?
Yeah.
Is because I'm used to the Freestyle Kings type of Tite. I'm used to the DSR Tite.
Yeah.
And 10 years later, you have a new Tite.
Yeah.
It's a more mature. It's like you said, it's more meaningful music, right? I had the opportunity to listen to the album, to the mixtape, right?
Already.
And the first thing I thought of, and I told you this, like, it's not necessarily the Tite that I'm used to, but the growth of the music, the growth of the maturity of the lyrics, and like just the growth. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker he can still do it, but he can do it at a higher level.
Right. So, you know, from a musical standpoint, you know what I mean, through a mutual friend of mine, you know, I wound up meeting the first single I released, like currently in my lane, featuring my guy Jay Oliver.
Shout out to Jay Oliver. Shout out to In My Lane. That shit is the motherfucking truth. If you ain't heard that motherfucking album, if you ain't heard the single, go check out the single because that shit don't fucking play.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking dope. Shout out to Jay Oliver because that shit's dope.
You know, and I'm gonna give him his production credit. That's Fresh Air, man. That's his production name, Fresh Air. You know what I mean? And what wound up happening was a mutual friend of ours connected us, man. And he's a lot like me, and he's doing really most of the music that I do.
Well, I want to end with this. Like, you have poem music.
Yeah.
What's the vision? What do you want to accomplish from here?
So everything that I'm doing right now, man.
Right.
It's like, so I know I don't want to rap. I can't rap forever, right?
Right. Yeah, there has to
So
be
my
an
thing,
end.
I created poem music. So what I'm doing is I'm documenting everything that I've been doing since I've come back.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I want to sit at the end of the table
Right.
and do what I was able to do for myself at this point in my career for a younger artist.
Right. Because you
know
can
what
do
I
it for
mean?
you. You can do it for somebody.
Yeah. And so it's like the best way to present a portfolio to somebody is like, what better way than to say, look, this is what I did for myself. You were able to see it.
Right.
You can Google it, you can YouTube me.
Resurrected
you can,
yourself.
Yeah, you can do
100%.
all these things to see what I did for myself, and I can do that same thing.
Because you had made a point yesterday too, like in 2002, 98, like we can go that age, the dark era, right?
Yeah.
We had to grind. You was talking about like selling CDs at the motherfucking trunk. I'm being serious. For people that don't know, like I bought CDs. I bought Freestyle King CDs out a motherfucking trunk. Hey, you got any Freestyle Kings? Trunk pop open, a box is there.
Yeah,
they
right.
slinging CDs like motherfucker. Nowadays, you don't have to worry about that. Everything's
You got
digital.
distribution.
It's Instagram, it's SoundCloud, it's iTunes, it's Spotify. Like it's easier now, right?
I come from the MySpace era.
100%. MySpace
You know what I'm
music.
saying?
I had a MySpace music for sure.